In this tutorial, I want to go through and walk through the tutorial that's already displayed in here on the vectr.com website. We're going to start off by making a rounded rectangle. The setup where I have this demonstration, the tutorial on the left, and my program on the right is a good setup so that you can see both things at the same time. You may want to adjust the sizes so that it makes sense. So I'm going to make two rounded rectangles. And then I'm going to... Alright, so let's go through this tutorial that I have up right here. So this is the tutorial that's on the web page, and this is vectr.com, the program that we're going to use, or the app that we'll use to make this. We're going to start off with a rounded rectangle. I'm going to make a long, kind of skinny rectangle like that, and I'm going to try and match that color as best as I can. I'm also going to give it a border, as you see in there. So I'm going to click on here. It's a black border, and it's about 3 pixels. I'm going to create a second rounded rectangle by clicking on the rounded rectangle button and dragging out a second rounded rectangle. I want to add these two together to make it one shape. So I'm going to hold Shift, click on the second one, click on the first one while holding Shift, and this menu comes up: Unite, Subtract, Intersect, Exclude. I'm going to choose Unite. Now going on to the next thing here, we're going to make some more rectangles, and we're going to apply some different colors. Now if you want it, whatever color you want this to be, you click on the shape that we've made, and you can change the color accordingly. I'm going to make another rounded rectangle and put them in these different spots. I can click on the plus here to kind of zoom in to see what I'm working on. And then I'm going to create another rounded rectangle in the top right hand corner. And these are different parts of the camera. They're all going to be different colors. If you click on this text here, you'll be taken to other steps, and it'll tell you how to fill those things. Now in order to get back to my tutorial, I will have to click the back button. Now in this stage, I'm going to have to use the pen tool, which is located right here. And I'll click, and I'll click again and make a line. And if I want to end that line, I can go back to the beginning. Most of what I'm trying to do is look at the example on my left and copy as I move forward. I'm going to take the pen tool, draw another line at the bottom, finish it off by going back to the beginning, clicking. I'm going to click on these two shapes. And I'm going to unite them. And I'm going to change the color of that. I'm also going to give it a border, a black border. That's about 3 pixels big. And I'm going to create a couple other camera buttons here with the rectangle tool. Now I can adjust my colors later to using whatever colors I want to use. That's not looking the way that I want it to. Maybe I'll just do this. I'll use the rectangle tool and fill that in there. I'm going to add some rounded rectangle tools for the viewfinder. And then another one for, well, that'd be the viewfinder, and that's the flash. I'm going to go ahead and create the lens by making a circle. And I'm going to have several circles to make that lens. Circles inside of circles inside of circles. Then I'll have one more circle inside of there. This is the smallest part of the lens, the inside. Now if I want to zoom in, I can go to the bottom right hand corner and click on the plus, and that'll bring me in closer so I can make some adjustments to help me. I'm going to make a couple more circles that show some shine spots. And so I'm going to fill those with white. Then I'm going to create a little button off to the left here, next to the lens, and just adding some details to make my picture look a little bit more interesting. Now any sort of colors that I want to use, right now I have purple and green, which, to be honest, I really don't like. So I can change these colors and any sort of outlines by clicking on the shape and clicking on the color. So for instance, maybe I'll use all blues. I'll be kind of a blue camera. By using all of the same color, this is what's called as monochromatic. It just adds kind of a nice simplicity to your design, and it unifies by unifying the color. So add simplicity by unifying the color. I'm going to also throw some black borders around all of my shapes here, because I think it just looks a little bit nicer. And there we have it. My camera picture is done, and now I can export this image and turn it in. So I'm going to go up to the upper right hand corner and click on Export, and it gives me some options here: SVG, PNG, and JPG. All of these are okay. JPG usually works the best, so I'm going to click JPEG, increase the quality to 100, and I'm going to click on download. Now in the lower left-hand corner of this browser, it downloads the image, and I'm going to upload that to Schoology. So now I'm going to navigate to Schoology and go to the assignment area and upload that picture. So here's Graphic Arts. We're going to go to the vector design in unit number 1, so tool trials, vector t-shirt design. A lot of nice pictures already turned in. Now there isn't a submit button for me, but there should be for you. If I go to edit and I click on this file button, I can add the picture that I just made. So you can see, there it is. So that'll be waiting there for you as you watch this video.